MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Eddie Harris will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jason Kipnis. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second. And now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
For the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here comes another 0-2. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ellsbury is retired, and there's one away.
In the second spot,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Cole Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, number 99. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Working on striking out the side in the first. Dribbled to the right side. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Stepping in now, Bill Blanchard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. A 1-0 delivery. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Brentley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Tanaka gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
So stepping in, number 27. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 27.
Nope. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Ellsbury. Makes the play, one away.
Batting second, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Digging in, Jake Taylor. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. One out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting third.
Standing in now,
Right
Dale
fielder.
Tomlinson.
Dale
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Roger Doran. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Indians move in front now 3-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Batting fifth.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a swing and a routine ground ball for Drew at shortstop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Into the box, Josh Snare, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Indians 3 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in now, Yankees Solarte. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Yankees Solarte.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
Lays off 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck is Nick Markakis. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I like that pitch right there. A nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed for strike 3. And adding insult to injury, that pitch hit him as well, but there's 1 away.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled back. From the stretch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Now at the plate, Michael Saunders. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses there. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. In is the second baseman, Jason
Leading up with a
Kipnis.
try,
He'll start us out here in the
second
home half
baseman,
of the second.
Jason Kipnis.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line fouled off to the left and over the Indians' dugout. Back up the middle. Drew's got it. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Number 27.
Digging in to try it again. Number 27. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt.
I got 2-1 to count.
And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jake Taylor. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run because they are really pitching careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind in the count again.
Three and 0 now. Dale Tomlinson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hits this one hard the other way. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. In now, Stephen Drew, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Stephen Drew.
First offering on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a good curveball at the knees. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Calhoun.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In now, Cole Calhoun. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now another 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dale Tomlinson. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Tomlinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Over to his left is Markakis, but this will find the seats out of play. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Roger Doran, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Right there for strike 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, number 99, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 99.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Bill Blanchard.
Blanchard.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Linder backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yankees Solarte.
So coming to the plate, Yankees Solarte. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
The windup and the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a move over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 now to Markakis. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line. And this will get past Chisenhall down the line. It's a fair ball. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well.
What a great swing. That ball got back as far as he could, and he shot it right past the third baseman. Now, the third baseman wasn't playing on the line. He's off the line a little bit, but I still like the execution of the swing.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's Brian Dozier now. Ball 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. In the dirt here. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Striding in once again, Michael Saunders. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 down, runners at first and second. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Markakis is on his way home. Now the relay home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. From the stretch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Bounce to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Indians lead it 3-2. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there they put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded weakly to the right side. Dozier is right there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter.
So with one away, let's punch
hitter,
up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Ready for another chance? Josh Snare. Into the windup and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the fourth. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Solarte has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Indians 3 and the Yankees 2. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box, number 99, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
In now, Bill Blanchard, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, third baseman, Yankees Solarte.
Stepping in, Yankees Solarte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A throw behind the runner at second, back in standing. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, strike 1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Doran is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. So digging in now, Francisco Linder. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Francisco Linder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. On its way is pitch number 75. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Once again, a 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hard ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face.
27.
The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in once again, number 27. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Jake Taylor, as he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Ready with the 1-0. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. That one's in there. 3-1. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Full count. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Hey, when a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. James Shields is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
James Shields.
Dale Tomlinson will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Matt, how in the world did he hit that pitch? The ball's on the opposite side of the plate, away, out of the zone, and he reaches out there and hits a soft liner. Ready for another shot now. Roger Doran
He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Tight spot. Bases loaded, nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Here's Michael Brantley. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here comes the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Here he comes on 2-0. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, third baseman.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Stepping in now, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside. 3-0 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Ready with the 3-1. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding in, Josh Snare. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball misses 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
On a rope to the second baseman.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
Comes set and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
The 0-2 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to leave him loaded. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cleveland's out in front 6-2. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Markakis.
Right
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape. That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. His first homer so far in the series. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, we're into the 6th, and you know what? If he got to the 6th inning, that's what you want from him. I look for the bullpen to come in pretty soon.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. Doran is up with it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Striding in once again, Michael Saunders. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Look at Kipnis. It's there and he's out.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In now, Stephen Drew. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Tomlinson on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Indians 6 and the Yankees 3. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is lined right back up the middle. Throw on to first by Drew, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 27.
Ready once again, number 27. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Jake Taylor will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Before the pitch, a move by Shields. And he's back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he's back easily. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Ellsbury. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder Dale Tomlinson.
Ready for another shot now. Dale Tomlinson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left. His first homer here in the series as they open it up to 8-3. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Up next for
Into the
Cleveland,
box now, Roger Doran.
Roger
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Shields gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Solarte is there, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Out of play off to the right.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Ground ball left side. Chisenhall's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance. Number 99. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deliver pitch number 120. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Brantley.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. There to field is Drew. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The 0-2 once more. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Snare.
Stepping in now, Josh Snare, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Shields pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Settling in now, Francisco Linder. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Second and third, 2 away. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Saunders has a play, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up. The Indians on top, 8-3. Kyle Crockett has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
57, Kyle Crockett.
Bill Blanchard will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Blanchard.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Doran is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yankees Solarte. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Chisenhall gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 2 out, nobody on. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Two now to Markakis. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Number 36 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 36.
Into the box, number 27. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
And a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jake Taylor. From the stretch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. After it is Ellsbury. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dale Tomlinson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounded to third. This could be two. Solarte fields it cleanly. The Dozier for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
No real chance for him to roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
At the plate, Roger Doran. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. He's set, and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now the 0-1. 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. A runner on first with two away. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Indians leave one, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. At the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Into the windup and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here comes the 0-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
At the plate, Michael Saunders. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Drew waiting, the 1-0.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Here it comes on 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Mark Zipchinski gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Mark Zipchinski.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(8-3) tonight. Cleveland jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Tanaka permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.